Hello and welcome. My name is Katarina, and I just want to talk a little bit about Kundalini activation because you may watch this video because you're interested in Kundalini activation, or you just booked your first session or a session with me. So, what is Kundalini activation? It's such a huge word. And Kundalini basically describes your life force energy. It's your own energy. You can call it life force energy, Kundalini energy, tantric energy, any kind of word you want to describe. This kind of energy which is seated in your spine, in the first chakra, in the root chakra, and it's seated in this chakra, and it goes along your spine. So maybe you have seen the image of two snakes around the spine, because you have the yin and you have the yang energy. And in a Kundalini activation, it's not that I put anything in your system or we take something, as you may know from plant medicine ceremonies or anything. It's not that. Like, Kundalini activation is an energy transmission, which means we stimulate your own life force energy, which is seated in your spine. And when we activate this energy, it's like this high frequency. Maybe you have heard about it. Everything in life, everything we have has a frequency, and especially our emotions, like shame, anger, everything. This is like really heavy. This is like a really low vibration, low frequency. And your own life force energy is like so easy and so light, full of love. And when we stimulate it, everything your body's holding on to, your body will respond to it. And your body wants to get rid of this heaviness. So it tries to kind of match this high frequency. And this is exactly why people scream, cry, shout, whatever it is, because the body is responding to this higher frequency. And this is basically Kundalini activation. So we're working with energy, we're working with frequencies. And when you come into Kundalini activation, this is kind of what you experience. You never know, like every energy transmission is working with the unknown. Especially Kundalini activation is working with the unknown, stepping in the unknown. Maybe you have expectations, maybe you have seen all those reels, maybe you have seen all those kind of experience other people shared on Instagram or just in life with you. But at the end, we're working with the unknown, which means we're stepping in the present moment. So your body is always in the present moment. Our mind is always like in the past, in the future, wherever. But we're dropping in our beautiful body, and we're working with this. So at the end, you can set an intention for your session and everything, but your body already knows why you booked the session, why you're into doing a research about Kundalini activation, whatever brought you here to this video as well. And so it's really important to understand we're doing energy transmission, we're activating your life force energy, your body will respond. And also, what do you experience in a session? In a session, especially for the first timer, it's like, or for the first joiner, it's often a real deep meditative state. Because when we lay on the mat, and this is also the funny fact, like Kundalini activation, Kundalini energy is the feminine way of doing, which means you basically really lay on the mat, just close your eyes and drop in your beautiful body. So this is about receiving. Feminine energy is about receiving energy and just feeling, dropping into your feelings, into your body. And what you experience is, especially as first joiner, it's often a deep meditative state. A lot of people see visions or colors, or they just feel, because it's about coming into the connection with the body. And sometimes old memories come up, or as I said, visions, or you just an old feeling, an old memory. And it depends how connected you're already with your body, or how, kind of where are you on your journey. It depends how much you are able to step into your emotions, into this energy, and about releasing, because Kundalini activation is like a purification system. We're working with the chakra system. We want to stimulate the energy, the Kundalini energy, your creative sexual energy. We want to stimulate it, and it will rise. It will continue rising through your whole chakra system, for your physical body, emotional body, spiritual body, and you will feel the energy rising through your whole body. And this energy is going to this kind of blockages where you have stuck energy, where it's manifested energy, and so you experience either a lot of visions and memories coming up, or your body is like moving because you want to shift the energies. Your whole body, your whole energy system is created to be in flow, and your body will respond, but it depends where are you on your journey, how connected you are with your body. And also everything starts with giving yourself permission, allowing yourself to feel, to open up the throat, to make a noise, to scream, or to just make a little For a lot of people it's really like connecting with their own voice for the first time, because we are full of conditions. So I don't have to hide it. We are full of conditionings. People told us we are not good enough, we're too loud, we're too much, whatever. So we learn to suppress our own life force energy, and we learn to suppress so much energy. So when we come into this kind of energy transmission, we stimulate our own energy, and our body is responding to this energy. So as I said, you will experienced either a deep meditative state, or a really visionary state, a still experience, a loud experience. It depends where are you on your journey, how connected you are with your body, because I talked about conditionings, but there are also a lot of traumas, and we're working on a trauma informed level, which means, what is trauma? Trauma is a huge word, and it is something connected to your childhood. In the first 7 years, like from your birth to the age of 7, let's say, you're like a sponge, and you take everything your parents or your surroundings, your environment told you. You just took it as truth, because you were like a sponge, and your only way to go through this life was to survive. So your only task was to survive. So you had to take everything as truth. So and when we get older, we kind of question, okay, is it really what I want to think? Is it really true what my parents told me about how do I need to behave as woman? How do I need to be as man? Whatever it is. And what did I learn about love and connections and fears and everything we take or we took? And this is kind of stored in your body. And as I said, we're full of conditionings, and we're full of trauma, which means it's always connected to our childhood, but it can be also something we experienced yesterday. Maybe the cashier in the supermarket was super rude to us because maybe she was impatient or whatever it is. So we felt rejected, or we felt, okay, I did a mistake, whatever it is. So our body just decided to take this energy and store this energy, for example, here. And it's, a trauma is something we experience, and our body, our nervous system is holding on to, and it's suppressing it. And when we come into a Kundalini activation and an energy work, this energy is going in those little rocks. I always say we have this kind of chakra system, and this is like an energy flow. This is like an energy channel, and this energy the Kundalini energy wants to go from down. It wants to go up in your third chakra and even beyond, and it wants to purify those stored energy. And a chakra also means wheel, and you can imagine that those wheels are created to get this energy and flow. And when we experience something traumatic, our body is storing, it's stored this kind of rocks in our system. So this is why we feel those blocked, this heaviness in our heart. For example, our heart is like more blocked or whatever. So because this kind of traumatic experience is stored in our body, and we cannot decide what we want to store or not. It's just our nervous system which decide, okay, it wasn't safe to feel, or yeah, whatever it is. So we suppress and we're holding on to those stones, this trauma. And when we come into a session, the energy wants to go in those stones and wants to blow them out. This is why we cry, this is why we shake, or we have whatever the sensations in our body are. So yeah, this is what you experienced. This energy work really wants to liberate you. This energy work wants to liberate you, wants to support you on your journey to clear and to purify your own system, to get back into this pure, raw lightness. This is why a lot of people say they feel really light after the session, because they released some energy, some stored energy, old emotions, old whatever. And yeah, so we talked about what are the basics of Kundalini, what is the understanding of Kundalini. We talked about what you may experience, and also what you need to prepare, or what do you need in a session. In a session, it's just, yeah, the energy will meet you where you are. It's the only task you have to do in a Kundalini session, as I said, and this is the funny fact, you surrender. Your only task is to allow yourself, to give yourself permission to drop from mind in your beautiful body, because every answer you're looking for is stored in your body and not in your mind. And yeah, we're coming back. We always say, or I love to say, you return home, because you kind of learn to reconnect with your beautiful body. You connect with your true nature. Maybe it's the first time you really feel what it means to be you. And I really invite you to this session. May you already booked your session, or you briefly before booking your session, because there is a calling inside of you why you click this video as well, and there is a calling why you booked a session or why you're interested in this work. It's so transformative, it's so liberating, it's so like coming back to yourself, and it's just such a beautiful purification system. As I said, you kind of drop in your body, you kind of make sure that you come back in a connection with yourself, because when we experience trauma, we kind of go out of our body, you can say, and we feel like, or we kind of train, it's not safe to be in the body, because there are the emotions, there's the anger, the grief, the sadness. And when we do this kind of energy work, we recreate the safety in our beautiful physical body, and we're coming back, and we are able to connect with our emotions, and therefore we're also able to find the strength in ourselves, to find the power in ourselves, and to go back to ourselves, and find this trust, this self-love, this connection, this guidance inside of ourselves. And yeah, I really invite you to experience this beautiful energy work and to step into the unknown. And yeah, I hope this video was really helpful for you, and let me know if you have any questions, and I will be happy to create another video with your questions and whatever it is. And I'm happy to see you on the mat, either in person or online, and I thank you for watching, and I'm honored to support you on your personal journey.